Good afternoon. On the dais, Dr. Sobhandeb, Vice Chairman, Vice Chancellor, Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani, Dr. Shivraj Chakraborty, Director, National Institute of Technology, Calicut, Mr. Sudhita Bhattacharya, IAS, Principal Advisor, Government of West Bengal, and my friends, engineers, and ladies and gentlemen. Today, Engineers Welfare Forum, WBPDCL, organized this seminar. The subject matter of the seminar is Survival of the Greenest, a transition of India's power sector. Basically, I myself have a passion about green energy, clean energy. Before I was minister, I was working on that. But after today's seminar, after hearing the eminent professors on this subject, I am also a bit bewildered, because it is not only my passion. When I've gone through the papers for a long time, I've seen the activists on nature, on pollution. They are coming out with a different decisions since 1974. And finally, at the Paris Convention, they have come out that world warming, global warming, they have come out with the greenhouse gas. They have come out with breaking the ozone layer, and that is the outcome of the pollution taking place every day in our daily life. I got the emotion about that. I can clearly say to my eminent professors that I got some emotion about that. So I am preaching for, after being the minister, so long I got the authority to say on this particular subject. I was also working on this, how to develop more and more clean energy by alternative source of energy. Say, for example, solar, hydel, biomass gas, tidal, wind, etc., etc. But today, I being a listener, good listener also, I was thinking that what will be the economy of that future if we go on like that. I was stating that in America, in other countries also, they have developed solar in their country. But that is also true that if fossil fuel, we depend upon only fossil fuel, and the amount of pollution which will be in our nature, that too will also destroy the civilization one day. It has come out in the paper after 40 years or something like that. If this pollution goes on like this, in the last decision it was decided that world warming will be taken back to the year 1990 standard. In the year 1990, the warming of the world was that, and today it has the decision that we'll have to go back to the 1990 global warming standard. Because this warming is melting ice on the poles, South Pole and North Pole, every day we see in the National Geography. And after 30, 40 years, all the major cities of the world will be underwater. That is the threat also. It is not only economy, but socio-economic condition will have to be debated. I think that I will ask our professors and Sutita also to have a nice debate on this issue. We cannot ignore the economy of the power sector, and we cannot ignore at the same time what is the threat on the society, civilization also. I am not an expert on this subject, I agree to that. But at the same time, I was talking to Mr. Sobhandeb. What was my query on that? It is right, the government of India has decided to have a power mix of 50% of the alternative energy. And how much we will have the tolerance to accept alternative energy in the total power mix, so that we can save the society, we can save the atmosphere, and we can also save the economy, which is also a part and parcel of our life. So I hope during your session you will have what is told by our eminent professors, and you are also engineers. You will have to think on that and come out what Sutita said, that what you will come out with it is not that only, that survival of the greenest. Now I'm thinking also it is not only the subject is that we need green energy, but for survival of the power sector also, whether only green energy can survive with this power mix in the coming world. I therefore ask, I request my friends to have a threadbare discussion on this and come out with a paper, and kindly, if possible, hand over it to me so that I can also give my thought on that for the near future. With these words, I thank you for organizing this type of seminar, and which will, of course, help the power sector in particular and as a society as a whole. Thank you.